Welcome student to my channel Educate Maths and Science. This is the continuation of the language of the chemist, the different thing before we discuss the balance equation, other things. Now I just write down all these things for your better understanding, okay, and the time saving also. So what is actually, the chemical reaction, the detailing idea of this chemical reaction. Suppose this is hydrogen and oxygen to form water. This is called the chemical reaction. Okay. The balance equation is this. Now the left part, hydrogen and oxygen, that is actually called the reactant. That means this is actually involved in the reaction. And what is the product? That is the water. So left hand side of the equation, that is called the reactant, and the right hand side of this product, right hand side of this thing is called the product. That means this is the reactant, this is the product. This is the left hand side, right hand side. It's clear? And the balance equation. Now the new thing is introduced, the chemical bond. That means this and this is attached to form a bonding and to form water. In which way it will bond actually? That means the chemical bond is the new concept. In case of the chemistry, each and everything bond means actually the attraction power. Two hydrogens are there. That means hydrogen between this a attraction power is there. So they are combined each other. This and this to form this water. That means there is certain attraction. So this certain attraction is called the chemical bond. Chemically attracted. Chemical bond means actually attractive force that hold the atom. The atom. That means suppose here is H and plus H, it's form H2. So between these, the hold between this actually, or in case of water is formed here. So hydrogen and oxygen, the holding each other. So these actually called attractive force that hold atom or ions together to form molecule. Hydrogen and oxygen hold together to form a molecules or a compound. These are compound also are called the chemical bond. So starting the new arena of the chemistry, this is the basic thing is the bonding. Okay. So what do you mean by the bond? That means two atoms, these and these, high H and H, actually the pasting. The H and H to form H2, in which is the attraction between them. The attraction between the molecules, between the atoms here. Here is these and these attraction is there. So certain attraction, this form these. So this attraction force actually called the chemical bond. Okay, that is attached. In case of the general example, suppose the sellotape is attached to this. So is an attraction force. Here is also the attraction force. Before this is called the reactant, and after this equation is called the product and the chemical bond. Now, in general, chemical bond is basically two types: electrovalent and covalent. Other the coordinate covalency, that is the 11-12 chapter, hydrogen bonding, so many bond are there. But the basic two bond are electrovalent and covalent. You know by the name. Electrovalent means that is a charging. That is an indication of the charge. Electrovalent. So electrovalent actually between metal and non-metal, very close to each other, because the electron exchange from the outermost orbit. One electron donate and one electron accept. For that reason, the electrical charge is developed. The cation and anion is developed. For that reason, this is called the electrovalent. In case of the electrovalent, one is the donor, one is the acceptor. In general, metal is the donor electron and the non-metal is the accept electron to form a stable compound through the ionic bond. So the bond is created here between this called the ionic bond. This called the ionic bond. Is okay? Now let us discuss the covalent. Now this ionic bond is otherwise we say the electrovalent bond. Electrovalent bond. Okay? Is clear to you? In which way the molecules are formed? In which way? The bonding is there. There are different types of bond. Here is the electrovalent bond. In general, electrovalent bond is acting between a metal and non-metal because the electron exchange from the outermost orbit. Previous chapter we discussed. In case of the atomic number, you know the electronic configuration. That you just remember electronic configuration. In general, we say that in the last orbit of the valence shell, the 8 electrons is there is the most stable condition. If this is an electronic orbit, if the last cell is complete the 8 electrons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 electrons is there. This is the most stable condition. But maximum atom have not the 8 electron in the last orbit. So for their complete the 8 electrons in the last orbit, they can exchange or donate or receive the electron. In this time, the chemical reaction perform. Exception is there. This is the helium, the neon, the argon. These are the stable atom because they have the complete the 8 electron in the last orbit. Exception only the helium because they have only the 2 electrons are there. So helium is the exception. But the inert gas, why we say the inert gas? Inert gas means they cannot react to any other because they have the complete 8 electron in the last orbit. So they have to not needed any electron accept or donate because they are stable. অনেক সময় হয় না আমার কোনো টাকার দরকার নেই, আমার কাছে টাকা আছে, আমি কারোর থেকে টাকা নেবো না, কারোর থেকে টাকা দেবও না। সো দেয়ার ইজ নো রিলেশন বিটুইন দিস। So here তুমি in case of the customer and shopkeeper just give you the substance and you just give the money. So here is also one metal donate electron and non-metal accept electron. So certain relation is developed. So these actually called through the ionic bond. So first one, why they donate or why they receive? Because they have not the 8 electron in the last orbit. Because in case of sodium also, remember the atomic number. Sodium atomic number 11. Very important thing. So what is the electronic configuration? First cell 2 electrons, second cell 8 electrons, 2, 8, 1. So it's not the last cell 1 electron. Is the last cell is 1 electron, not the 8 electron. So this is unstable condition. So sodium atom is unstable. In general, atom is unstable, ion is stable, but the atom stable is this one. This is the atom are stable because they are the 8 electron in the last orbit. The reason is this: the electromotive force, this is the attraction force from the nucleus is a positive, and the negative charge here, they are the equal and opposite. If the 8 electrons is there, this is the centrifugal force is developed. So attraction and the electron from the towards the center and is out from this. These two forces are equal and opposite in case where the 8 electrons are there for there. Okay, so for this, so if there is 281, the 1 electron is out from here because there's stability, because the last electron is 28. So it's always convert 281 to 28. So they have the tendency, each and every atom has a tendency to complete 8 electron in the last orbit. So what is the tendency of sodium? 281. So he have the tendency to loses 1 electron rather than accept 7 electron. These are very exhausted. So many energies are exhausted. But if you just loses 1 electron from there, 28 is a stable condition. For that reason, sodium loses 1 electron. But here, chlorine, the 17, atomic number 17. So 287. So what is the last orbit? 7. So it has a tendency to accept 1 electrons from any other. J debe. If sodium dile sodium, potassium dile potassium is okay. J debe, only 1 electron. For only one atom, this specially. 2 atomer ক্ষেত্রে 2 electrons of calcium is CaCl2 is formed for that reason. So just you add 1 electron. So 288, this is a complete stable condition. 288, this also stable condition. Both are stable condition. During this, the ionic bond is developed. Sodium chloride is formed. So Na plus Cl minus, Na plus Cl minus. In which way? This electron is shifting here to here. This electron is shifting from here to here. It's complete 288. This electron is actually electron for sodium. So 288. This 288. This also 288. Both are stable. Both are the 8 in the last orbit. So are stable. The NaCl, the compound is stable, compound is formed. So in this way, electron exchange from the outermost orbit to form an electrovalent through an ionic bond. The chemical reaction, chemical bond is performed. And a compound is new compound is formed, sodium chloride. So these actually the process of electrovalent compound. So in basic thing is this, electrovalent compound occurs between a metal and non-metal because metal always a tendency to loses electron and non-metal has a tendency to accept electron. For that reason, the electrovalent reaction is between metal and non-metal. So same as this is the NaCl is formed. So CaCl2 is formed. A KCl also formed. Each and every NaBr also formed. Sodium chloride, sodium bromide. Each and every. So this type of compound is formed through the electrovalent bond. Is clear? The last orbit 8 is complete. Each and every atom has a tendency to complete 8 electrons in the last orbit for their stability, because atom is mostly unstable condition. Only the atom stable is neon, argon, xenon, the inert gas. But in general, atom is unstable, ion is stable. For their stability to acquire the 8 electron in the last orbit, say sometimes a metal loses electron and non-metal accept electron. আমাদের কি টেন্ডেন্সি ইন হিউম্যান বিংস, আমরা কিন্তু এক পায়ে দাঁড়িয়ে থাকতে পারি, বাট হোয়াট দ্য টেন্ডেন্সি, হুইচ ওয়ান ইজ দ্য স্টেবল কন্ডিশন? স্টেবল কন্ডিশন আমরা যখন উই আর স্ট্যান্ড অন দ্য টু লেগস, so each and every time I have the tendency to standing the two legs, not only the one leg. আমরা কিন্তু এক পায়ে দাঁড়াতে পারি, বাট টু লেগে দাঁড়ালে, দুটো পায়ে দাঁড়ালে উই আর মোর স্টেবল। সো আমাদের টেন্ডেন্সি থাকে সবসময় দু পায়ে দাঁড়িয়ে থাকতে। সো ইচ অ্যান্ড এভরি, ইন কেস অফ the atom also, in case the 8 electrons in the last orbit they are target for their stability. Okay, so why the electron? Because this is the further thing, the electromotive force, the nuclear force of attraction and the electromotive, these are equal and opposite if they are the 8 electrons in the last orbit. Okay, for that reason. So this Na2, this 281, this is the atom. When this is a 28, this is a sodium ions form, cation positively charged, anion negatively charged. NaCl is formed, Na plus Cl minus NaCl is formed. Ion is stable, but atom is unstable. This is the stable atom because 8 in the last orbit, exception helium. Okay, this is the electrovalent bond is clear to you. Now, basic thing. Now the covalent bond. There is no shifting of electron, so there is no charge is developed. Very important thing. The total different. In case of the electrovalent bond, the charge is developed. The Na plus Cl minus electron exchange from the outermost orbit. So many things are there. In case of the covalent bond, there is no shifting of electrons. No charge is developed. Only the sharing. Eta sharing. Just two electrons share each other. That means here, covalent bond. When two atoms share electrons, they form a bond. This bond is called the covalent bond. Very interesting. This actually form between the molecules, hydrogen and hydrogen, H2 is formed. Oxygen or oxygen atom, oxygen molecules are formed when two atoms, same atom or different. So H plus H, H2, O plus O, O2, Cl plus Cl. This is hydrogen one atom, this and this hydrogen one atom. So these two atom is commonly share these two atom, one atom, this atom for this atom for this. Now the pair of atom, either this called the pair of atom, this total pair of atom share by this atom and this atom also. So this called the share electron by both atom. So this is not the shifting, মনে করো এর হাইড্রোজেনটা এখানে একটা অ্যাটম আছে, ইলেকট্রন এর হচ্ছে এটা এখানে আছে, এ একটু ক্লোজ হলো হয়ে এখানে একটা ফর্ম তৈরি হলো। So this is the sharing of electron. These two electrons share by both the atom. এও একটা দিয়েছে, a bond is there, two atom, one pair of two electrons. This share by two atom both. So in this way, H plus H, H2 is formed. This is the atom, H2 molecules are formed. Sharing of electron. এখানে কিন্তু কেউ কাউকে শিফট করছে না, টোটাল কিন্তু কন্ট্রোলটা আছে, টোটাল কন্ট্রোল বাই দ্য শেয়ার ইলেকট্রন বাই দ্য টু অ্যাটম। দুটো অ্যাটমেরই শেয়ার ইলেকট্রন কন্ট্রোলটা আছে, is okay, not shifting. Is clear? That is the basic difference. Here Cl, you know what is the last orbit? 7, 287, দুটো চারটে 7. So here is this. Now these electron shifting in this way. Okay, so this is a share pair electron, share pair. আমি একটা কালার দিয়ে চেঞ্জ করছি, because this red is this electron and this black is this. These two is share. Now the what is the last orbit electron in that of chlorine? 2 to 4 to 6 to 8. This atom complete the 8 in the last orbit, and here is this chlorine 2 to 4 to 6, and this also share. That means this one pair or two electrons share by this electron and this atom both. These call the share electron. এগুলো নয় কিন্তু, দিস ইজ, এটা কিন্তু এ শেয়ার করে, এ নয়, এই জায়গাটা, দিস আর শেয়ার পেয়ার ইলেকট্রন, দিস অ্যাকচুয়ালি কল দ্য বন্ড, কোভ্যালেন্ট বন্ড। একটা করে দিয়েছে, দিস কামিং ফ্রম হিয়ার ওয়ান and this coming from here, so একটা করে এসছে from the each and every atom this share one electron, একটা ইলেকট্রন দিয়েছে, ও একটা ইলেকট্রন দিয়েছে, two electrons total, so one pair, that is actually called the single bond. In case of the organic chemistry, when we just study, the single bond, double bond, triple bond is there. So organic chemistry actually based on the covalent bond, so you have to clear idea about the covalent bond. Total organic chemistry is stable on the covalent bond, sharing of electrons. So এখানে কটা করে শেয়ার হয়েছে, from here one, from here one শেয়ার হয়েছে, so actually I write here Cl bond, single bond, একটা করে ইলেকট্রন দিয়েছে, so this pair is actually shared by both this atom and this atom, আর এগুলো নিজেরা, so total atom last in the 8 electron in the last orbit, so this is 2, this is 2, this is 2 and this is 2, 8 electron হয়ে গেল। now here this chlorine atom 2 plus 2 4 to 6, this 8, এটাকে কিন্তু দুজনেই নিচ্ছে, so this is 8 also, so this is called the Cl covalent bond, is okay, share pair electrons, is clear, and 8 in the last orbit complete হয়ে যাচ্ছে, okay, clear to you the covalent bond, sharing of electrons, share both, in case any type of oxygen, oxygen O and O, this sharing of electron, এটা কিন্তু চারটে করে দেয়, very important, দুটো দিচ্ছে, চারটে দিচ্ছে, sharing of electrons. In case of nitrogen, N, এ তিনটে করে দেয়, এ তিনটে মানে এর তিনটে share pair electron. In case of nitrogen 2 8 5 15, last orbit is 3, so এর তিনটে ছটা, দুটো is clear, দেখুন আমরা ফার্দার স্টাডি করব, বাট দ্য কোভ্যালেন্ট বন্ড ইজ ক্লিয়ার টু ইউ অর নট, দিস আর শেয়ার পেয়ার ইলেকট্রন, ওকে, ইজ ক্লিয়ার, আমরা ওগুলো পরে স্টাডি করব। নাও হোয়াট ইজ অ্যাকচুয়ালি আলটিমেট দ্য কনক্লুশন, হোয়াট ইজ কেমিক্যাল রিয়াকশন মিনস, অ্যাকচুয়ালি যে কেমিক্যাল রিয়াকশন গুলো হচ্ছে, হোয়াট ইজ কেমিক্যাল রিয়াকশন মিনস, অ্যাকচুয়ালি কেমিক্যাল রিয়াকশন ইনভলভ, কেমিক্যাল রিয়াকশন, সাপোজ আমরা যদি ধরি এটাকে, chemical reaction involve the breaking the existence, এই দেখো hydrogen and oxygen, it's form the water, that means this is the chemical reaction form. তো ফার্স্ট কাজ কি, in case of this during the reaction কি হচ্ছে, এর যে বন্ডিংটা আছে ব্রেক করছে, H bonding break, here is O bonding break, now bonding break করে new form of bond, existing chemical bond, এই যে existing chemical bond, in case of reactant, এই যে reactant, in case of reactant there is an existing chemical bond is there, the first this is a breaking of this bond, first এখানে যে বন্ডিং গুলো আছে is a breaking, then a new bond is formed in case of water, hydrogen oxygen, and form the new bond in the product. তাহলে what is the actually chemical reaction means, chemical reaction means in case of the reactant the existing bond is first breaking, first ওটাকে breaking, and in case of the product new formation of bond is produce a new compound, is clear to you, the during reaction the bond of H and O, for that reason I write down all these things, the bond of H and O molecules are broken first, then the new bond form between H and O to form water molecules, is clear to you, so these actually called the chemical reaction, okay, this is the basic thing, you just gradually clear your concept in case of chemistry, আমরা ফার্দার এরপর আস্তে আস্তে আরো এগোবো, okay, so this is for today, if you just understand please share and subscribe the channel, thank you student, thank you.